I believe there are 2 more quests to complete, not counting going into Dynamax Adventure. We're gonna be catching the trio of legendary Pokemon that's been leaving footprints all over the place. So let me go get started. Now remember back when we first met Professor Sonia in the Crown Tundra? Well, there are actually 3 different Pokemon that are roaming around leaving footprints. And there are more footprints than there are that you need. So it's nice to be worry free that you don't have to worry about missing one location and hunting down where you possibly left. You found evidence of the cavern Pokemon. That's 4% of the data needed to track it. The Iron Will Pokemon. And this is gonna be the grass one. So they're all color coded. I'll be right back once I get 100 on all of them. Oh, there we go. You found evidence of the grassland Pokemon. That's 100% of the data needed to track it. Go to Virizion and let Professor Sonia know. Now, you don't have to go there every time you complete 100%. I'm gonna find the footprints for the other 2 right now. You found evidence of the Iron Will Pokemon. That's 100% of the data needed to track it. Go to Virizion and let Professor Sonia know. And the other footprints miraculously disappeared. Okay, for the last legendary Pokemon to track, we're just off the coast of Dynatree Hill over here by the river. We're not here for fancy apples, we're here to track the cavern Pokemon. Okay, we're here on the last 2, 98. You found evidence of the cavern Pokemon. That's 100% of the data needed to track it. Go to Virizion and let Professor Sonia know. We have all the data to track all 3 of the legendary roaming Pokemon. Let's go meet up with Sonia now, like the game said. Is it this first inn when you enter the village? Oh, it is. Hey, what's up, Sonia? How's it going? Gathering evidence. About that evidence. It's going... Keep that chin up, champion. I know you got this. Want to check your progress? Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Data for the Iron Will Pokemon is at 100%. Data for the Cavern Pokemon is 100%. Data for the Grassland Pokemon is at 100%. You gather 100% of the data needed to track the Iron Will Pokemon, and the Cavern Pokemon, and the Grassland Pokemon. Yep, all of them. All 3 of them. This should be enough data for us to pin down where these legendary Pokemon live. So I feed all this data into my trusty Pokemon Finder. Pokefinder by Admiral Fish? Love that. Love that tool. Really useful. And it's found matching Pokemon. The Iron Will Pokemon can be found at the Frigid Sea, the Cavern Pokemon at the Lakeside Cave, the Grassland Pokemon in the Giant's Bed. You finally get to come face to face with the legendary Pokemon we've been searching for. Best of luck, Jason. I believe the roaming Pokemon would be anywhere Professor Sonia say it will be in the location she tells you. So we're in the Giant's Bed right now. I'm looking everywhere for this thing. Oh, here it is. Alright, I have Glade up in front. You encounter a wild Virizion. Virizion is a legendary grass fighting Pokemon from the Unova region. It is the first of the Swords of Justice. All of the Swords of Justice will have the ability Justified, which raises the user's attack by 1 stage when hit with a dark move, and they all are capable of learning Sacred Sword. It's a 90 base power physical fighting move, 100% accuracy. It inflicts damage and ignores the defense and evasion stats. Virizion battled against humans in order to protect Pokemon. Virizion attacks its opponents by first darting around with them, like whirlwind-like speed before using his horn to swiftly cut them down. And it keeps going for a Swords Dance. Should have just underwaved it to begin with. Oh my god. That's a punch in the gut. It only took 4 Ultra Balls. Why did Regidrago cause so many problems? CC's now level 89. It darts around opponents with a flurry of quick movements, slicing them up with its horns. Ironically, the attack stat isn't that high. The second Swords of Justice will be right here in the Frigid Sea somewhere. I don't know where to look, so I'm just gonna roam around. Oh, right here. The second Sword of Justice, Cobalion, Steel and Fighting type. Like the other Sword of Justice, Virizion is going to have Justified for its ability, raising its attack by 1 stage when hit by a dark move, and is capable of learning Sacred Sword. Cobalion has a composed demeanor but dislikes humans. Once it fought against humans to protect Pokemon, its glare can make even an unruly Pokemon obey it. It is said to have the air of a leader since its birth. Cobalion is capable of calming even the most vicious of foes. I'm gonna Thunder Wave it first, because that is smarter. I did not do that last time. Oh, it knows Iron Head. Good thing Gallade is not part fairy. I'm thinking of Gardevoir. It has 129 defense. If this kills it, I'm gonna be very disappointed in Cobalion. Okay. Forgot it's super effective again. Whoops. Okay, we barely didn't kill it. I used 1 Brave Bird and 2 Iron Heads, so we are now in range to start chugging Ultra Balls. That's it? Only 2 Ultra Balls this time? Oh my god, Regidrago just scammed me so hard out of all those Ultra Balls. I should have just resetted on that fight. Oh, we got 2 level ups. Ian Hawk's level 90. And Zed is also level 90. From the moment it's born, this Pokemon radiates the air of a leader. Its presence will calm even vicious foes. Cobalion is a presumed leader of the Swords of Justice. You can tell by the mustache. The last Sword of Justice we can catch right now, we're gonna need to go to the fly point in Dynatree Hill. And where's the Lakeside Cave? I believe it's right here. This is gonna be where the Pokemon is residing. And if we just go over this corner... Where is it? Oh, there it is. You encountered a wild Terrakion. Terrakion, the third Sword of Justice, the rock and fighting type. Like the other 2, ability justifies, raises attack when hit by a dark move, can learn Sacred Sword, 90 base power physical fighting move, ignores the target's defense and evasion. Terrakion fought alongside the other Swords of Justice during the war with humans in order to protect Pokemon. Terrakion is said to possess a phenomenal power which can destroy a castle wall with 1 blow. Should a small Pokemon be bullied by anyone or anything, Terrakion will crush them without mercy. Just gonna Thunder Wave it. I don't like using Hypnosis because sleep is only temporary. You have to waste a turn setting it up again, and it's inaccurate. I don't have a Breloom, sadly. Although I question Breloom's effectiveness as a false swipe catcher, even though it has Spore, because it has so many weaknesses. Good, it has minimal HP and got paralyzed. Please be as simple to catch as your friends. I don't want to spend a million Ultra Balls like Regidrago scammed me out of. Okay, not too many Pokeballs, maybe 6 or 7. I wasn't counting. Thank goodness. Terrakion Z will be added in Unova Legend Terrakion battle against humans in an effort to protect other Pokemon. Don't know the whole lore behind it. I'm sure I can read it off of Bulbapedia, but I'm too lazy. Alright, Gallade, how you feeling after that fight? Pretty good, I assume. Okay, what does Professor Sonia have to say now that we call on the 3 Swords of Justice? That Pokemon! Isn't that the Iron Will Pokemon Cobalion? Oh, she notices the leader first. Cemented by Professor Sonia that Cobalion is the leader. I was right! I knew it! I knew my theory was right. Oh, sorry, please don't mind me. I just got a bit too excited there. Here, you definitely deserve a reward for showing me such a fine legendary Pokemon. 10 EXP candies. The other 2 must be in the Crown Tundra, but I just caught them. Okay, I guess we have to talk to her again. No way, isn't that the cavern Pokemon Terrakion? Bang up job, Jason. I knew you could do it. Ah, sugar, there I go again, but it's too hard to contain my excitement. Here, take this for giving me the chance to see this legendary Pokemon in the flesh. Oh, medium candies, and I'm guessing the 3rd one is gonna be large? Just one more legendary Pokemon, so hop to it. I just caught it. I've caught all 3 of them. That Pokemon! I knew it! That's the grassland Pokemon Virizion. We did it! That's just amazing! Who is the greatest professor in Galar now? You are. Right after your grandmother. Or before your grandmother. You got promoted. Don't tell my gran I said that, would you? But it's true. But I couldn't be happier about what we've done here. I hope you'll take this little reward. And 10 EXP candies out for our troubles. It's all thanks to you that I was able to prove my theory was correct. Thank you so much. You'd make a first-rate assistant for my work if you weren't already the champion. I mean, I could retire being champion. It's kind of boring and overrated. You know, there's an old legend about Cobalion, Terrakion, and Virizion. It's said to protect their allies. They waged battle against humans bent on destruction. And ever since then, they've kept themselves apart from humanity. Until we came along and put them in a Pokeball for the rest of their lives. But the fact remains that they agreed to become your Pokemon, Jason. No, they didn't. I forced them to. I paralyzed them, I put them at 1 HP, and I chucked not too many Ultra Balls, thankfully, at them. I guess maybe they're willing to give humanity another chance? No, I wouldn't. I don't blame them. Humanity sucks. It warms your heart a bit, doesn't it? Now then, enough dithering around. I've got to get back home to write this all up. I'll be seeing you around, Jason. Don't catch this cold in a freezing place. Don't catch cold in this freezing place. And have fun with your own adventures. Come on, Yamper. You and me are heading home. Sadly, Professor Sonia now has to leave us because she gave us all we need to catch the 3 Swords of Justice. Now that is not all to do relating to the Swords of Justice. Now that we all have all 3, there's another little side quest we can do. I'll meet you back at the Dynatree Hill, where we're gonna be going into a little area. Okay, we are back at the Dynatree. This is quite the popular place for the post-game in the Crown Tundra. Anyways, go to the left, onto the entrance of the riverbank. There's Pokemon events unlike any you've found before. So because we've caught all 3 Swords of Justice, those will now appear. Go to this little secluded island that we found one of the items before here. And right behind this tree that we found before, this little pot. And some more footprints. This is a little hint on how you're supposed to get the secret little Pokemon to appear. Would you like to quit camping? Yes. Okay, so we did need the 3 Swords of Justice in our party. Let's go ahead and save. You've encountered a wild Keldeo. Keldeo is a mythical Pokemon. Very interesting to have it in the game, inside the game, in the DLC. It is the final secret member of the Swords of Justice. It is water and fighting type. It has the ability Justified like all the others, but instead of having Sacred Sword, it has the signature move Secret Sword. It's a 85 power special fighting move. Not many that exist. It uses the target's defense stat instead of its special defense to calculate damage. Keldeo was trained by the other members of the Swords of Justice. Keldeo tends to cross the world and often appears at beautiful water slides. Keldeo also travels in order to further improve itself throughout training. It can walk across the water by ejecting water from its hooves. It's said Keldeo must endure harsh battles in order for the forehead horn to develop, which then its true power to be awakened. If it knows the move Secret Sword, it will change into its Resolute form, where it has a big purple horn, referencing the fact that it can use the Secret Sword, its signature move. It's pretty cute. It hits pretty hard though. I'm a little scared of this thing. But Gallade is more of a special thing. Oh no, it's Hydro Pump? How much is that gonna do? Oh, not a lot. Okay. I was a bit worried. Because the stab Hydro Pump off a Keldeo, it's gotta hurt. Oh, it's only level 65. Thought it was level 70. Now, since it's a very special mythical Pokemon that we can encounter in the game, I kinda want to catch it in a dive ball. Oh, there we go. Maybe like 12 dive balls around there. But we finally caught Keldeo, the secret final member of the Swords of Justice. Leaf Blade, Iron Head, Stone Edge, and the other three are gonna be the same. Sacred Sword, Sword Stance, and Close Combat. Keldeo's gonna know Secret Sword, Sacred Sword, Sword Stance, and Hydro Pump. I think I'm gonna break off the episodes here. We've done quite a bit of legendary hunting, even after doing a bunch of legendary hunting before that. Thank you all for watching. In the next episode, we're gonna be doing, I think, 1, maybe 2 more quests to finish off the Crown Tundra post games. So I'll see you all when I finish those up.